Namaste, everybody. Welcome to my class. How are you? Hope all of you are good. Namaste. Let us start the class. So we're going to chant all the prayers we have learned so far. So you chant with me. So we are going to chant first the prayers to Lord Ganesha. Om Ganeshaya Namaha Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarvavigno Pashantaye. Now prayer to Goddess Saraswati. Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupani Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. And now we are going to chant prayer to Lord Rama. You chant with me. Om Ramaya Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. And now a prayer to Lord Krishna. Om Krishnaya Namaha. Om Krishnaya Namaha. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. One more time. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Very good. So we are learning all about Lord Krishna. In the last class, I told you number of stories of Lord Krishna. And today also I'm going to tell you few more stories of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna always loves to play the flute, and he has a peacock feather in his hair. He always wears a peacock feather. So Krishna often played the flute. See, he's playing the flute in the garden. At the sound of his flute, all the gopis used to leave whatever they were doing and rush to hear him play. Even the birds and animals would surround him and listen to his mesmerizing music. See, everybody wanted to hear when Lord Krishna was playing the flute. The animals, the gopis, the birds, the deer, the cow. Every day, Krishna took his cows to graze by the river. Suddenly, the cow started dying after drinking water from the river. With his divine powers, Krishna knew that the many-headed serpent Kaliya was poisoning the water with his venom. Krishna decided to teach Kaliya a lesson. See, this is Kaliya. He had many heads, and he was poisoning the water of the river. So Krishna decided that I'm going to teach Kaliya a lesson. Krishna jumped into the river to kill the serpent. Kaliya was furious and rushed to attack Krishna. But before the snake could catch him, Krishna quickly climbed onto Kaliya's head. To shake him off, Kaliya tried to coil around Krishna, right? He's trying to coil around Krishna and crush him. He even tried to drown him, but Krishna stayed underwater without breathing. Eventually, Kaliya got tired. Krishna then started jumping and stomping on Kaliya's head, and the serpent started vomiting poison. Kaliya and his wives begged Krishna for forgiveness, and Krishna ordered the serpent to leave the river and never to return. Kaliya bowed his head and quickly left. See, the Kaliya was poisoning the river, and so the animals were dying. So Krishna asked him, you go away from here or I'm going to kill you. So Kaliya went to another river. The cowherds of Gokul lived very happily with Krishna. They were all happy. Every year they worshipped Indra, this is Lord Indra, to get good rainfall. Indra became very proud, thinking that everything runs smoothly only because of him, as he delivers the rain. So he became very proud. He said, I deliver the rain. And, Lord Krishna sensed Indra's pride and decided to teach him a lesson. He said, you are very proud. I'm going to teach you a lesson. See, look at Krishna. He's saying, I'm going to teach you a lesson. So let's find out how Krishna taught Indra a lesson. He said to the cowherds, we get rain because of this Govardhan mountain. Because of this mountain, we get the rain. So from today, let us worship this mountain instead of Indra. We should not worship Indra. We should worship this Govardhan mountain. Because of it, we get the rain. See, all the rain is pouring here. They started worshiping the mountain. This made Indra very angry, and he let his rain clouds loose over the village. So it rained and rained and rained. It rained heavily for days on end, and everybody sought Krishna's help. Lord Krishna lifted the Govardhan mountain with his little finger. See, with just one finger, he lifted the entire mountain. Because Krishna was not an ordinary person. He had, special gifts. So see, all is raining, and here is Krishna lifting the mountain. He asked the villagers to take shelter under the mountain and stood in that position for 7 days and nights. Indra realized his mistake and apologized to Lord Krishna. He said, I'm sorry, I should not be proud. So it is okay to have some pride in one's accomplishments. However, it is not okay to think that we are above everyone and that the world revolves around us. A proud person tends to be less caring. Humble people are more caring. So we should not be proud, but we should be humble. We should be grateful for our skills. Right? So this is the lesson we learn from this story. Now, Kansa, he was always trying to kill Krishna. And so he invited Krishna and his elder brother, to a wrestling match. Once there, Kansa pitted the brothers against two of his strongest wrestlers, right? Like his strongest wrestlers, and he pitted them against Krishna and Balram. Krishna and his brother Balrama accepted the challenge and easily defeated their opponents. Right? They won. They defeated these two wrestlers. Kansa lost his temper and ordered his soldiers to kill the boys, to kill Krishna and Balrama. Hearing this, Krishna dragged him to the wrestling ring. He dragged him. See, he dragged Kansa from his throne, knocked his crown off his head, and with one blow, he killed him. Krishna went to the prison and released his parents, Devaki and Vasudeva, from their prison cell. Krishna placed his grandfather back on the throne. So truth and goodness always win in the end. Like in Ramayana, Ravana was killed and Lord Rama won. So here, similarly here, Kansa, who was an evil person, was killed by Lord Krishna. So truth and goodness always win the end. So we should be, we should never tell a lie, and we should try to be good. Krishna and his friend Sudama went to the same school. And Sudama and Krishna were very good friends, and they became very good friends. After completing their studies, Krishna became king of Dwarka, while Sudama led a life of poverty, and at times his family went to sleep hungry. They didn't have any food to eat. One day, Sudama's wife asked him to go to Krishna and seek his help. She just said to Sudama, your friend Krishna is a king now. You should go and ask for his help. Sudama was not comfortable asking for help from his friend, but went to Krishna because his wife insisted. So now he's getting all ready to go to Dwarka to meet his friend, Lord Krishna. Sudama's wife borrowed some rice cereal from her neighbor, wrapped it in a piece of cloth, and gave it to Sudama to give it to Krishna as a gift. See, here is that rice cereal in the cloth, and he's taking this as a gift for Krishna, because they were poor. They didn't have anything else to offer as a gift. Sudama left for Dwarka. So he's all ready to go to Dwarka and meet his friend, Lord Krishna. Krishna was overjoyed to see Sudama. See, here's Krishna and here is Sudama. He was so happy to see his old friend, Krishna. He welcomed Sudama to his palace with utmost respect and love. Sudama was overwhelmed by Krishna's love, but was very hesitant to give him a little bag of rice, thinking that it was nothing compared to the riches of the palace. He was very embarrassed. He said, I have just a little rice for Krishna, and Krishna is a king, and he didn't give that gift. Krishna read Sudama's mind and snatched the bag from his hand and started eating it lovingly. He loved the rice cereal because there was so much love in it. Sudama was overjoyed and did not ask him for any help. He was just glad to see his friend. He didn't ask Krishna for any help. The next morning, Sudama left Dwarka with his heart full of love and devotion for Krishna. He said, oh, I'm not going to ask my friend for help. And he was just happy to meet his friend after so long. When Sudama reached his village, he saw a grand mansion instead of his hut. His wife and children came out wearing jewels and the finest of clothes to welcome him. Sudama understood that his friend gave him everything without even asking. He recollected Krishna's pure love and his eyes filled up with tears of joy. He said, I didn't ask me, but my friend understood that I was poor and I needed help, and he helped me without asking. So true friendship does not distinguish between high and low status or between riches and poverty. Friendship doesn't say that you are a rich person or a poor person. Friendship just depends upon love and caring for each other. So now we are going to learn another prayer to Lord Krishna. So fold your hands and repeat after me. Vasudeva Sutam Devam. Vasudeva Sutam Devam. Kamsa Chanura Mardanam. Kansa Chanura Mardanam. Devaki Paramanandam. Devaki Paramanandam. Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. One more time. Vasudeva Sutam Devam. Kansa Chanura Mardanam. Devaki Paramanandam. Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Now I'm going to tell you the meaning of this prayer. Vasudeva Sutam Devam. So I salute Krishna. Right? Vande Jagadguru means I salute Krishna, the Lord and the teacher of the world. Vasudeva Sutam Deva means the son of Vasudeva. Kansa Chanura Mardanam. He killed Kans, and there was another demon, Chanura. So the destroyer of these two Rakshasas, or the demons. Devaki Paramanandam, and the greatest joy of Devaki. So now I'm going to chant the prayer and you just listen to me. Vasudeva Sutam Devam. Kamsa Chanura Mardanam. Devaki Paramanandam. Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Very good. And now we are going to end the class. I'm going to end the class and we are going to chant the two prayers we always chant at the end of the class. I hope you now remember these two prayers. So you chant with me. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. Kale varshatu parjanyah. Prithvi sasya shalini. Desho yam shubharahita. Brahmana santu nirbhaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace, peace, peace. And now, as usual, Rani and Raj will give you a prasadam with the blessings of Lord Krishna, who is sitting here, see, and playing the flute. So we accept the prasadam gracefully. And we end the class. Namaste. Goodbye. Fir milenge. See you in the next class. Bye-bye.